Dear students, after a long gap, we are meeting again for online classes. Is it? So I welcome you, all of you. I welcome all of you to this online class. We are familiar with similar triangles and theorems on similar triangles. Is it? So now we should start our lesson. Now today problems on basic proportionality theorem. ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ನಾವು ಹಿಂದೆ ಒಂದು ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ರಫ್ ನೋಟಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಥಿಯರಮ್ಸ್ನ, ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ. ನಾವು ಯು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ವಿತ್ ದಿ notes. We start with problems on basic proportionality theorem. We did what is that? Converse of basic proportionality theorem and as well as the corollary of basic proportionality theorem. Is it? Now we shall start with problems on basic proportionality theorem. Before that we shall do a small prayer. Okay na? Yes. Class, attention, 1 minute, personal prayer. ಕಣ್ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ಭಗವಂತನನ್ನ 1 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆರಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. Break. Okay. So ನೋಡಿ, similar triangles problems are basic proportionality theorem. Now recall your memory about BPT. What is basic proportionality theorem? If a straight line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, then it divides other two sides proportionally. Is it? If a straight line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, then it divides other two sides proportionally. That is called as basic proportionality theorem. Is it? What is the converse of basic proportionality theorem? ಯಾವ್ದು ಇರಬಹುದು converse of basic proportionality theorem? ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ? ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ? ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು? ನೋಡಿ, ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನೋಡಿ how it is drawn like this. It is an ABC. Is it? This is parallel ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋಣ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? We should take a direct theorem. In triangle ABC, if xy is parallel to BC, if xy is parallel to BC, then we say that ax by xb is equal to ay by ac, ay by bc. That means this line what we have drawn parallel that divides ab and ac in the same proportion, that is called as basic proportionality theorem. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಕಾನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊತೀವಿ? ಕಾನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್? ಹೇಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? If a straight line divides any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio or in proportion, then it is parallel to the third side. You see, xy is not parallel now, but it is dividing the AB and AC in the same proportion or in the same ratio. Then xy is parallel to BC. What is that? We write like this. If ax by bx is equal to ay by cy, then what do you call it as? xy is parallel to bc. This is converse of basic proportionality theorem. If you write, if xy is parallel to bc, then ax by bx equals ay by cy. That is direct basic proportionality theorem. Okay na makla? And also we learned about corollary. What is that? If a straight line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, then the sides of the intercepted triangle, the sides of the newly formed triangle. What is newly formed triangle? X, Y. Is it right? Original triangle is A, B, C. The sides of the newly formed triangle, what do you call it as? Intercepted triangle. X, AY and XY. They are the sides of the intercepted triangle we used to say. Then the sides of this AXY are proportional to the sides of the triangle ABC. That is the corollary of basic proportionality theorem. Okay now? So now we shall discuss some problems on this, what you call it as the basic proportionality theorem, and as well as converse of basic proportionality theorem, and as well as corollary of basic proportionality theorem. Now I will take one problem. What is the problem? Look here. ABCD is a trapezium. ABCD is a trapezium. Is a trapezium with AB parallel to DC. E and F. E and F are the 2 points, are the 2 points are AB, sorry, AB and BC respectively, such that AB parallel to, sorry, EF parallel to AB, EF parallel to AB, show that AE by ED is equal to BF by FC. That is the problem. Go through the problem, students. ABCD is a trapezium. Let us recognize what is the shape of the figure. It's a quadrilateral. The quadrilateral is what? Trapezium. When we say the trapezium, you have to recall your memory about what are the properties of the trapezium. Is it? Now we are given with a trapezium with AB parallel to DC. You know that in a trapezium, a pair of opposite sides are parallel. You know that in a trapezium, a pair of opposite sides are parallel, and they have given that E and F are the 2 points on AD and BC. AD and BC are non-parallel sides. Is it right? AB and DC are what? Parallel sides. AD and BC are non-parallel sides respectively, and such that EF is parallel to AB. Show that AE by ED equals BF by FC. This will be asked for 3 marks because they have not given the figure. Figure ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದರಿಂದ ನೀವೇ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನೀವು ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಅಥವಾ ಹಾಫ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಫಿಗರ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನೀವೇ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾವು? ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಎ trapezium. What is that trapezium? You know that trapezium is a quadrilateral In that quadrilateral, a pair of opposite sides are parallel. A pair of opposite sides are parallel like this. So now draw a trapezium. So it is a trapezium. Is it? It's a trapezium. Say A, B, C, D. Ready? Mark ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ vertices ನ mark ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ you are required to mark it in clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. You should not mark the vertices in a haphazard manner. In haphazard manner ಅಂದ್ರೆ A, B, C, D ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರವಾಗಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಒಂದು ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನೋಡಿ A ಇದ್ರೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. This is clockwise direction. Otherwise anti-clockwise direction. A, B, C, D like this. A ನೋಡಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ A, B, C, D. It is in clockwise direction. Now you see ABCD is a trapezium where AB is parallel to DC. ನೋಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. AB parallel to DC. Mark the 2 points A, that is E and F. Now mark the 2 points A and F. ನೋಡಿ AD and BC. ಇದು AD and BC ನೋಡಿ these two are parallel sides. As that parallel sides, mark the 2 points like this. Mark the 2 points like this. What are those points? E and F. E and F. Join those 2 points. When you join it, they said that it is parallel to A. ನೋಡಿ AB ಗೆ parallel ಆಗಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. So like this. EF is parallel to, what is that? EF is parallel to, say EF is parallel to AB. EF is parallel to AB. It is given this. EF is parallel to AB. We have to show that AE by ED is equal to BF by FCC. We require to show that AE by ED is equal to BF by FC. Is it? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದಿಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ. ಇಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ಅಷ್ಟನ್ನು ರೀಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಟ್ರಪೀಸಿಯಂ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಮಗೆ ತಲೆಗೆ ಹೊಡಿಬೇಕು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಿಲ್ಯಾಟರಲ್ ವೇರ್ opposite one pair of opposite sides are parallel and remaining 2 sides opposite sides are non-parallel. For the non-parallel sides we mark the points E and F in such a way that EF is parallel to AB. Now our task is AE by ED is equal to BF by FC. Students, you recall your memory regarding with basic proportionality theorem. What that basic proportionality theorem says? In a triangle we start with in a triangle, if a straight line is drawn parallel to one side, then it divides the other 2 sides. Triangle ಏನಲ್ಲ triangle. ನಾವು ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನಾಲಿಟಿ ಥಿಯರಂ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ವೇ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಈಗ ಅನ್ನಿಸಬೇಕು ನಾವಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಬರ್ಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ we say that it's a construction. Let us see. Now I will write what I have marked in this figure. I will write it as a data. ಅದನ್ನ data ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀನಿ. Shall I rub this? Have you taken this problem? I will rub this problem, okay? Now let us say what is the data. What is the data? What is that figure I got? A figure ಏನಂತ ಕರೆದೆ? It is a trapezium. Say ABCD is a trapezium. Is it? It's a trapezium with AB parallel to DC. It is given AB parallel to DC. Is it right? And again EF is parallel to AB. EF is parallel to AB. parallel to AB. EF is parallel to AB. Now to prove. What we require to prove? We require to prove that AE by EB is equal to BF by FC. Go through the problem. Show that anta idilla. Ade matra to prove. What is that? AE by ED is equal to BF by FC. That we require to prove. To prove this, I told you, we have to consider a triangle. ನಮಗೆ BPT ಮೂಲಕ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ we have to draw a triangle. ಹೇಗೆ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಅದಲ್ದಲೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಬೇಕನ್ಸಿದ್ರೆ ಡ್ರಾ AC ನ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡೋಣ. ಒಂದು AC ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡೋಣ. ಇದು ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ? ಟು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ನಮಗೆ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅನುಕೂಲಕ್ಕೆ ತಕ್ಕಂತೆ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಏನು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು AC ನ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್. That is the construction. What is the construction? Join AC such that it intersect EF at ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಹೇಳೋಣ. AM ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. AM ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. M ಅಂತ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ, G ಹೇಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Is it? So join AC such that ಬೇಡ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೂಡ ಜಾಯಿನ್ AC ಟು ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ EF at M. Is it? Now this is. Is it? Now step by step we shall prove it or show. Now we shall take up proof. What is that proof? Now see, in the figure ABCD, AB is parallel to DC and then EF parallel to AB. Therefore, EF is parallel to DC also. Is it? So now let us say, in the figure it says AB is parallel to DC. It is in the data, and then EF, reversible. AB parallel to EF. It is also in data. ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಡೇಟಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು? AB is parallel to DC. AB is parallel to EF. Now you see, these two line segments are parallel to DC and EF. Both. Therefore, we write. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ here. ಈಗ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ AB is parallel to DC. And then EF is parallel to AB. ನೋಡಿ AB is parallel to EF. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ AB is parallel to DC or EF is parallel to DC. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ DC is parallel to EF. ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. DC is parallel to EF or EF is parallel to DC. If EF is parallel to DC, actually what? If EF is parallel to DC, then EF is also parallel to DC. Whole is parallel and a part is also parallel ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊತೀವಿ. ನಾವು ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಅದರ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ನೋಡಿ ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ADC ನ ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಬಂದಿದೆಯಾ? ಸೊ ನಾವು in triangle ADC, in triangle ADC, next ABC, EM parallel to DC. EM parallel to DC. ಯಾಕೆ EM parallel to DC? EF is parallel to DC ನಾವು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, EF is parallel to DC. Then EM is a part of EF. EM is a part of EF. Therefore, it is also parallel. EM is parallel to DC. Now apply basic proportionality theorem. What is the basic proportionality theorem? ನೋಡಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ now we got ADC triangle. EM is parallel to DC Therefore, according to basic proportionality theorem, AE by ED is equal to AM by MC. AM by MC. That is the concept. Now, AE by ED is equal to AM by MC. Is it? It is BPT. It is by BPT. Let us call it as 1. Then 1 ಅಂತ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ. 1 ಅಂತ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸ ಏನು? ಏನಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? AE by ED ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ. ಅದು 1 ಅಂತ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇದನ್ನ A by MC ನ BC by FC ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕು. ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸ ಮುಗಿದೋಯ್ತು. ನಾವು ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾಯ್ತು? ಇನ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಇದೆ. ABC ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಇನ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ABC. ಇನ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ABC. What is that? MF is parallel to AB. क्या MF is parallel to AB? AB is parallel to EF. Date of the laser. MF is a part of EF. Therefore, MF is parallel to AB. MF is parallel to AB. When MF is parallel to AB, apply the basic proportionality theorem. What? CM by MA is equal to CF by FB. Is it? CF by FB. So now CM by AM or MA is equal to CM by MA is equal to CF by FB. CF by FB. ಹೌದಾ? CF by FB ಆಯ್ತು. ಇದ್ಯಾಕೆ? by BPT basic proportionality theorem. Now take the reciprocal. ಇದನ್ನ reciprocal ಮಾಡಿ. reciprocal ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ AM by MC ಇದನ್ನ reciprocal ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ AM by MC is equal to BF by FC. ಇನ್ನೇನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು? ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಇದನ್ನೆರಡು ಕಡೆ ಇದನ್ನ AM ನ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, CM ನ ಡಿನೋಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, MC ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಲೆಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಬಿ 2. ನೋಡಿ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. AM by MC is equal to BF by FC. AE by ED is equal to AM by MC. AM by MC is equal to BF by FC. ಹೌದಾ? ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ AM by MC ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ then AE by ED is equal to BF by FC. From 1 and 2 we write. From 1 and 2. So now what? AE by ED ಹೌದಾ is equal to what? BF by FC. So this is what we require to prove. ನೋಡಿ ಬಂದಿದೆಯಾ? AE by ED is equal to BF by FC. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳ? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇನ್ನು ನಾನು ತುಂಬ ಎಲಾಬರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ಲಿ ಬಡ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಿ. ಯಾಕೆ? ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್. ನೀವು 4-5 ಸಲ ಇದನ್ನು ಬರೆದುಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತೀರಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನಾಲಿಟಿ ಥಿಯರಮ್. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್? ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆನ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನಾಲಿಟಿ ಥಿಯರಮ್. We shall take up the next problem. Okay students, we did one problem on basic proportionality theorem. This is the problem on converse of basic proportionality theorem. So what is that? Go through that in the figure. ನೋಡಿ ಅವರೇ ಫಿಗರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರೇ ಫಿಗರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬರ್ದಿರ್ತಾರೆ. Is it? In the figure PS by SQ they have given. PS by SQ is equal to PT by PR. And then PST is equal to angle PRQ. They have given that. So these two angles are equal. Angle PST is equal to angle PQR, PRQ. We have to prove that PQR is an isosceles triangle. PQR is an isosceles triangle. What do you mean by an isosceles triangle? Can you say? What do you mean by isosceles triangle? Isosceles triangle. What is an isosceles triangle? In a triangle, if two sides are equal, in a triangle, if two sides are equal, in a triangle, if two sides are equal, then it is called as an isosceles triangle. That means PQ is equal to PR ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕು ನಾವು. ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ? If you show that PQ is equal to PR, then the triangle is an isosceles triangle. How do you show that? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು isosceles triangle ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಏನು? In an isosceles triangle, the angle opposite to the equal sides are also equal. Or in a triangle, if the two angles are equal, then the sides opposite to the equal angles are also equal. That is, in a triangle, if the two angles are equal, then the sides opposite to the equal angles are also equal. That we require to prove. ಅದರ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಶುರು ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಿದೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ given PS by SQ is equal to PT by TR. Solution. What is that? In the figure, what is that? PS by SQ, it is PT by what? TR. Given it is. Given PS by SQ is equal to PT by TR. It is given in the problem. PS by SQ equals PT by TR. Now convert ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. If a straight line divides any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then it is parallel to the third side. Therefore, ST is parallel to QR. Therefore, ST is parallel to QR. Converse of BPT. Converse of BPT. It's a converse of BPT theorem. According to that, ST is parallel to QR. Now we see if ST is parallel to QR. Now we have to if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then the two angles, these two are called as corresponding angles, and these two are called as alternate angles. So ST and QR are parallel. PQ is a transversal. It is intersecting S and ST, and QR at S and Q. Therefore, these two angles are equal like this. These two angles are equal. What are those? They are the corresponding angles. You see, these two are equal. Therefore, what is that? Angle PST is equal to angle PST is equal to angle PQR. Angle PQR. What is that? Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. They are corresponding angles. Since they are corresponding angles, you know, PST is equal to PQR. They are corresponding angles, hence PST is equal to angle PQR. But what? They are given PST is equal to PRQ. But angle PST is equal to angle PRQ. It is given. Left hand sides are equal, you know. Therefore, right hand sides are equal. Therefore, angle PQR is equal to angle PRQ. You see, angle PQR is equal to angle PRQ. Go through this figure. Go through this one in the figure. Angle PQR is equal to angle PRQ. Angle PQR is equal to angle PRQ. ಎರಡು angle equal ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. Therefore, and that is PQ is equal to PR. The sides opposite to equal angles are equal. The sides opposite to equal angles are equal. The sides opposite to equal angles are equal. That's the reason PQ equals PR. Therefore, since PQ equals PR in triangle PQ equals PR, if two sides are equal, then it is an isosceles triangle. Therefore, triangle PQR is isosceles. It is isosceles. This is the way how we solve. Only two problems I have solved in this class, I am going very slow. Is it? So ತುಂಬಾ ನಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಆಯ್ತು ಮಕ್ಕಳ? ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ನಾನು ಏನು ಬರೀತೀನಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಬರೀತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ? ಬನ್ನಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಆಗಿ, ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರೀ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಆಗಿ. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.